Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Var here, coming to you live from my home office. Just shooting this video today to show you guys some updates on some of these plates. These mycelium plates I got growing here. I have been taking pictures along the way. If you guys have been following me on Black Cat Mycology on my Facebook page, you will see that I put up some posts about transfers. I did a live on Sunday where I was doing some transfers of mycelium from Agar to a different Agar plate. Just kind of transferring the most aggressive parts to a different plate, so then I could then kind of isolate the most aggressive or best growing agar to improve the genetics of my mushrooms as I continue to go down the line. Following this process over and over and over and over and over again will lead to some really good mushrooms. High quality, high nutrient, really good flavor, really good mushrooms. If you would like to see that picture from before, I'm actually gonna pop it up. Here you go. There you go, sweet. That's where I took the samples from, and all I did was cut little wedges out of the agar from the spots of the mycelium I thought were growing the best, and then plopped them in here. Now I actually put them in sideways, and what seems to have happened is the agar little chunk, it started going around the entire thing and then started growing in every direction. So you can see here that it is kind of growing 3D versus 2D, where it's growing up, out, over, to the side, kind of everywhere, versus kind of laying down, like you see here with this Antler Reishi. And you can see there is a little bit of contaminant, contamination, looks like a bacterial contamination. That green color, what happens is the mycelium starts producing enzymes to fight off whatever bacteria is in there, so that's where that color comes from, and it's a sign that there's a bacterial contamination in there. So what I'll end up doing is cleaning up this sample here by doing the same thing I did with these ones, getting some new agar plates and cutting samples out of this one and popping them on the plates like these ones, and then growing out new samples. So all four of these ones here were from the blue oysters, the same two plates that I had previously posted about before, the Eye of Sauron, the one looking like the Eye of Sauron, with the orange, and the other one that was like grabbing at my finger. So this one came from the orange one. This was from the orange sample. These ones are growing really good. This one more so than this one. These were both taken from different places on the plate, and then I also marked on the plate where they were taken from, so I can see where those samples came from if I want to take more from those plates. And then also these ones came from the second plate that was not growing as aggressively. This sample here seems to be growing really good, maybe the best out of all four of them. It just kind of blew up. When I first started looking at it after day 2, I was thinking, ooh shit, that might be some cotton web mold, but you can clearly see that it's mycelium. It has the hair like mycelium, it's sticking up like mycelium, and there's no other signs of contamination at all in any of the dishes other than the bacterial and the reishi, which was done at a separate time. This was done when were these done? These were done Oh yeah, these were done. I think they actually were done at the same time. So all of these were done the same day. Nope, 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 nope. I kid. These were done the same day as these ones. This one has been growing for a while. This one was done at the same time as the one that these samples came from. So yeah, really cool thing. So these ones, which they're already starting to get a little watered over, these ones came directly from the pink oyster that I grew, the very first kit. After the first flush, I flipped it and let it grow out again, and just took a sample from one of the new growing mushrooms, sliced open the stem, took a little sample from inside of the stem, and then popped it on the agar. And you can see now that the mycelium is starting to produce from that little sample, which is really awesome. So I don't have to buy any spores or anything to start regrowing pink oysters, which is really cool thing about mushrooms, is that you can literally find a mushroom or buy a mushroom from a grocery store, and then you will never have to buy mushrooms again. You can just grow unlimited mushrooms just from that one sample, by simply doing this, which is really, really awesome. And then you can continue on from there and then start isolating certain things in the mushrooms. Like if you grow out some mushrooms and you see that there's certain mushrooms from your flush that are looking super healthy, have the characteristics and attributes that you really want to see in your mushrooms, then you can take that mushroom and then take a sample from it from the middle of the stem, pop it in here, and then you can start growing that mushroom, like that strong strained, strong attributed mushroom. And then from there you can do the same thing like with his, take the parts from, the parts that are called, or that are colonizing, that look, the strongest. For instance, maybe in this one I might take, I might take a sample from I don't know, maybe this area over there, or possibly over there, and then pop that in a plate, kind of like this, little piece of agar connected to it, bloop, and then let it go, and then see how it goes. So you can see already, like, these came from the same plate, just two different parts from the same plate, but you can see this one is growing much more aggressively than this one here. And so you can see that there is actually a difference even from the same plate in the quality of the mycelium. And then once you actually grow it out, to fruits, you can again follow that same process and be selective about what you want to take and what you want to reproduce, and grow into your collection. So I guess that's all I got for you guys today. Every time I make a video, I just talk and talk and talk. I could just talk about mushrooms all day and all night, and I could also just sit and listen about mushrooms all day and all night. Matter of fact, I do, thanks to YouTube University. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me a message. If for some reason I'm not able to answer your message right away, just shoot me another message. I do this stupid thing where I drop posts in business groups and I get like a bunch of replies from a bunch of people, and then my inbox gets filled up, and then I'm like overwhelmed, and then I end up not answering most of the questions because I look at them and it's like really simple stuff, or I'm getting pitched for different businesses and shit like that. So it's really easy for messages to get buried in my Facebook inbox. So if you want to get a hold of me, best thing to do would be to message me once. If you don't get a response within a day, message me again. And if not, you can always shoot me an email, blackcatmycology@gmail.com as well. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Click that follow button, bloop, on Black Cat Mycology, so you can get updates anytime I go live from Facebook or drop new content as well. Over on YouTube, you can go over to the search bar and type in Black Cat Mycology, and then hit the search button, and then once it pops up, click that Black Cat Mycology, go over here, hit the subscribe, which will be red, and then hit the bell, which will be right there, to get notifications anytime I go live or post new content on YouTube. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the Mycelium Highway. Peace.
I love mycelium, baby.
Black Cat Mycology.